Hello, world. Welcome to episode 211 of the Jimmy Canz Show. It is prediction time. It is the biggest party of the summer. It is SummerSlam. 2 nights for the first time ever this year, coming to us from MetLife Stadium in Newark, New Jersey. Um, so let's get into the card. I think we've got 6 matches on each evening. Let's talk about them. Right out the gate, we will discuss the WWE Women's Championship matchup. As your Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill, gets her opportunity against the current WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. Um, Rodney is going with Jade in this one. I am in agreement. I think it's the right time. Tiffy's been doing well, but if you got to capitalize on this right now. Um, so it's only the second year in a row now that they're allowing the King and Queen of the Ring to get their title opportunities. So you got to kind of make that carrot mean something. So going with the Queen of the Ring in this one. Next up, we will discuss the tag team contest between Randy Orton and Jelly Roll taking on the team of the Maverick Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. Hopefully, this one still comes to fruition. I know Drew has been having some travel issues. I forgot his American passport when he went overseas, I think for a wedding, and kind of got stuck there. So I think they're trying to figure out how to get him back. But I'm going with Randy Orton and Jelly Roll in this one, regardless of who they take on. I don't think you build up the celebrity involvement to come in and have a celebrity to lose. Rodney is in agreement with me on that one. After that, we've got the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship on the line as the We're Not Friends duo of Alexa Bliss and the Queen Charlotte Flair take on the Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. Um, so Rodney is feeling new champions in this one. I am not. I am feeling a heel turn by Charlotte in this one. She's better as a heel, so this is a good way to do it, making it look like, oh, she's warming up, warming up, warming up, and then boom, heel turn. So I have got the Judgment Day to retain their titles in this one. Next up, we've got the grudge match between Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross, who will have Scarlett out there with him, obviously. Um, Sammy got the big win um, over in Saudi Arabia. I think this is Cross's time. Um, I think you have to do this to give Cross's character some meat. He's been beating him up, beating him up, beating him up, but he can't win matches. So it does no good to keep doing that for him and his career. So I think this is a good opportunity to do it. Rodney is in agreement on that one. Next up, we've got another tag team contest as the OG Bloodline, at least some of it, reunite once again as main event Jey Uso and the OTC himself, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, take on the duo of Braun Breaker and Big Bronson Reed, who will have the Oracle, Paul Heyman, out there with them. Both Rodney and I are feeling some bloodline victory in this one. Just makes the most sense. This is Roman's first outing since Mania. So, yeah. After that, we've got the World Heavyweight Championship matchup as CM Punk challenges the Ring General Gunther. So went back and forth on this one, but ultimately I think I'm going with Punk. Rodney is in agreement. I will say I don't think Punk leaves the evening as champion. I think this Seth stuff, I think there was an injury, but I don't think it's severe. as they're letting on. I think Seth will show up and cash in on Punk and actually walk out world heavyweight champion, kind of capitalizing on that whole, as long as I've got breath in my lungs, you're not going to be a champion here type of thing. So, whether, um, I think that's where things are going. I don't know if that's where Rodney's head is, but that's where my head is. Um, Then we've got a cage match for the United States Championship as the Samoan Werewolf and former United States champion Jacob Fatu challenges Solo Sikoa. Obviously Solo's probably going to have all of his MFTs out there with him in JC Mateo, Tongaloa, Tolatonga. I don't know where Tamatong has been, but I mean, he might turn back up in this one as well. But the cage should keep them at bay long enough for Jacob to get the victory, which is what Rodney's thinking, and I am in agreement. So after that, we've got the crazy TLC match for the WWE Tag Team titles. As the team of Andrade and Rey Fenix will be involved, as well as DIY, Street Profits, the Motor City Machine Guns, Fraxium, and obviously you have to have your champions in there. And the Wyatt Six will be represented by Gacy and Loomis. But who knows? Like, I mean, is the Freebird rule in effect with the Wyatt Six? Could be any members of the Wyatts in this one. We'll have to wait and see. Other teams have been allowed to use the Freebird rule. Why not the Wyatts? So let's see where this one goes. It's craziness for Rodney. He's thinking of retention, but I'm thinking this is an opportunity to crown new champions. Only one team in this um, fracas that's an actual long-term team. Uh, haven't held those WWE tag titles, and that is Fraxium. So I am going with Fraxium. Like I said, Rodney's going for a retention, but I think this is a good opportunity to crown Fraxium. In this TLC craziness, no team can really look weak. You're not having to pin anybody. It's just like the last kind of team standing that can get up the ladder and get those belts. So that's where I'm going there. Um, then we've got the Intercontinental Championship on the line as the phenomenal AJ Styles challenges Dirty Dominic Mysterio for that IC belt. Uh, I'm going, and Rodney is going as well with new champion AJ Styles. This is looking like it's probably going to be AJ's. Um, this is kind of his final run. It's not been, but he said that when this particular contract was up, he was kind of hanging up, and we're kind of getting close to that. So this is a good opportunity to give him a nice little run with the IC title to kind of close out his career. So, and then we've got the women's IC title also will be on the line. This one is a last chance match for Lyra Valkyria. She challenges the man Becky Lynch. If Lyra, can't get the job done here, she can no longer challenge Becky. I'm pretty sure like this is a, you know, no holds barred kind of anything goes type contest. So, um, I'm going for Becky to retain. Rodney's going for Lyra to get the belt back. Um, we'll have to wait and see how this one plays out. But I just think, um, you know, I think Bailey, kind of is going to come out there and it's going to end up being a distraction more to Lyra than to Becky. Um, that's just where my head is. But um, now we've got the women's world title and a triple threat as champion Naomi will be defending against both Rhea Bloody Ripley and Io Sky. Rodney is going with Naomi to retain her title in this one. I'm going to go with Rhea to get the job done in this one. Now it's going to be interesting to see if Rhea does do this. Does she get the pin on Naomi, or does she get finally get a pin over Io? From a storyline standpoint, I think it would be better if she gets the pin on Naomi, and then you can kind of still, have that whole you've never beaten Io type of thing going on, and that can lead to something down the road. Next up, the main event, more than likely, of night two in a street fight, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes challenging the Unseen 17, the last real champion, your undisputed champion, John Cena. Um, again, it's the whole King of the Ring stipulation thing. I'm gonna go with Cody in this one. I think, you know, then kind of have a little bit of a redemption arc down the stretch here for Cena to close out his career. It's been interesting thus far, but let's, let John Cena go out on, being cheered. Um, he's got Rodney's got Cena to retain in this one, but I just don't know where you go from here after this. Um, and then like the whole King of the Ring thing, like I said, this is only the third time that the King of the Ring gets the automatic title opportunity. So, um, you know, I know you can't always have them win, but it seems a little premature, especially like when they just reinstituted it last year to all of a sudden have this thing be meaningless. So that's where my head is. So we have a few differences in this one where he's going with Bliss and Charlotte. I'm going with Judgment Day. He's going with Lyra. I'm going with Becky. He's got Naomi. I got Rhea. Um, oh, I was going Gunther for a while there. I changed my mind. I forgot to update things, but we both got Punk, so disregard that one. And then he's got Cena, and I've got Cody. So that's what, one, two, three, four differences. So we'll see where things lie. Later in August, we'll be coming back at you with heat wave predictions. Uh, so that one should be an interesting NXT card. And then on top of Heat Wave, also in August, we'll also have Clash in Paris coming as well, also in August. So give us a old like, a share, a subscribe wherever you are. We hope you're doing well. Take care of one another, and we will see you all when we see you.